Lewis Hyde, I want to say anthropologist or sociologist. He wrote his book that I loved was called Trickster Makes the World. And he writes a lot about how the artist looks for the joints, the places where things come together in a culture, and kind of picks at them these kind of ambiguous things. Is a fetus a person? When you have an abortion, is that killing a person? These things that are unresolved in the culture, you kind of pick at those because they're so undecided, the energy is still really in flux. And so you look at these things, and they have a lot of abortion jokes on South Park. And I think one reason why that occurs as not even necessarily funny, but just kind of shocking, is because it is addressing an unresolved aspect of the culture. And so that, also in my book, Snuff, which is about a woman attempting to set the world gangbang record, which is the fastest growing genre in adult movies, is trying to set these high number gangbangs. That's so ambiguous. Is that abuse? Is that a woman demonstrating internalized abuse? Or is it just like a woman swimming the English Channel? Is it just a physical accomplishment? Because, you know, you could argue it either way. And so you find something that could be argued either way. Is consensual fighting bad? If I say, do you want to fight? And you say, I'd love to fight. And you fight, is that a bad thing? And so you look for these things that are ambiguous in the culture at the time. And you work with those. And I think that the South Park people do that very well.
Damned ends, I hope I'm not giving anything away here. Damned ends with to be continued. So the obvious question is, are you planning the full-blown Divine Comedy?
Yeah. It's 3 books. Right now she's in purgatory. It's going to be the longest book ever, right? She's in purgatory for 400 pages. And then eventually she'll get to heaven. But in a way, I see the books are really based on Gulliver's Travels, Voyage of the Beagle by Charles Darwin, and The Divine Comedy by Dante, because I see all 3 of those as travel writing. So in a way, I see all 3 of these books as just a weird form of travel writing. You know, what is hell? Hell is Anthony Bourdain goes to this filthy place and eats gross things. That's hell. And so we tune in because we want to see him, in a way, go to hell and survive. I just got the signal we're out of time.
Well, I want one more, which is, what would your paradise be like?
For no one to ever leave.
To do about 2? That's it? All we got is 2? All right, who would like to ask Chuck a question over there?